Hey guys, James here again. This is Goku was raised by the Galactic Patrol, or was Galactic Patrol raised Goku. Basically, what's happening is basically when Goku is sent flying off planet Vegeta. That's my notes. Sorry. When he's sent flying off planet Vegeta, especially when he enters near Earth, Galactic Patrol had found a Saiyan pod, and well, with that they actually would go about and will grab the young Goku who was in the pod, or they grab the pod and find out it's a toddler. This confuses them because he's been traveling for maybe a week, and a week ago the planet Vegeta was destroyed. They were able to access the pod's information and recordings, finding out that this baby was being saved by the Saiyans by some Saiyans who were his parents. They do feel bad, but Jocko is one with them. And he says, "Saiyans are menaces. They're demons. We don't know what he'll do with us." That's when one of his like allies like, "Jocko, this power level isn't even over 10. You're at least 200." Jocko then says, "Are you saying that could beat a Saiyan one day?" And this leads like just Jocko being told to leave. With that, well, eventually Goku is put with the Galactic Patrol, and they raise him as one of their own. But one day Goku goes with Jocko. At this point, Goku's around he's around 5 years old. So it's 2 years after the Galactic Patrol found him. As he goes with Jocko to visit these humans, well, Goku also learned how to talk. He calmed down a bit. He hit his head. He's being rowdy and actually fell and then hit his head just metal, and it knocked him out. And it alter Goku's personality significantly. So yeah. So as Goku just proceeds to talk to Jocko as they arrive at this place, it's on Earth. They arrive Capsule Corp and they begin talking to Bulma, Tights, Dr. Briefs, Punchy. They meet them all, and at this point Bulma is she's 5 years older than Goku. He's 5. She's 10 years old, 10, 11 maybe. Goku and Bulma get along pretty well. And eventually with this, Goku does end up leaving with Jocko. Bulma actually did tell Goku to come visit her again sometime. Now let's look the next few years. By the time that Goku's 11 years old, he came back to Earth. And at this point, Bulma's adventure for the Dragon Balls just ended. It ended a bit faster because she's able to get the Dragon Balls in her own way without them being stolen. So, yeah. Even if they were, just a little kiss on the cheek from Pilaf would have sufficed, and she would have gotten them either way, so it doesn't matter. But she did tell Goku about Roshi, and how Goku doesn't even know any specific martial arts. He just uses anything he learned from the Galactic Patrol. Because he found an old man who'd probably be a good teacher. And plus, Jocko could focus on missions other than raising a kid and doing missions. Goku agreed to this, and Goku spent the whole time with Roshi. Goku from missions and actually getting a few Zenkais. They weren't intended Zenkai, they just happened. Goku himself is actually around 115. So, yeah. Now, when turned to Roshi grew to be pretty strong. Roshi himself went from 70 to about 100 himself. Well, Goku went from 115 all the way up to 160. So about almost what he is towards the King Piccolo arc. He's 180, then goes to 260. So, yeah. But eventually Chrome does arrive, and Chrome is aware that Goku's an alien, and with his tail, the Galactic Patrols are able to permanently remove it with technology. So yeah. But Goku did eventually, nonetheless, proceed to go about, and he participates in a tournament until Jocko gets back. He does a few things for Earth until the Galactic Patrol gets back. Actually, he was able to contact a nearby agent about the Red Ribbon Army. Now on Earth, they'd be too dangerous to be left alone. Now with this, the Galactic Patrol can help but agree. So with this, they go about, and they should be taking down, the Red Ribbon Army with a lot of units. By the time the Galactic Patrol destroyed the whole army, everyone's just arrested and sent to the Galactic Prison. Not Earth Prison, because a lot of them are really strong compared to Earthlings. So Galactic Prison is fit for them all. With how weak they are, they're kind of just put in cells together. They can't break out together either way, so it doesn't matter. Goku eventually did fight Tao Pai himself and actually almost won. But eventually, he almost won. He did win. So with Tao beaten, and Goku just climbed the corner tower after being told to do it by Bora. Climbed up there, he did it, and he went from around 160 to just about almost around 200. I think he turned to corn for the whole time, and he grew to be about 250. Now, eventually, Jocko does arrive, like just short of the Tien Shinhan saga. And we're gonna go on this one's alive, and Goku also doesn't know who Chi Chi is. He's not gonna have a Gohan in this one. He's not gonna have a kid at all, actually. So yeah. Also, Goku's gi looks just like this now. So yeah, and he prefers it honestly. So yeah, he prefers it because it's comfy. He's also weighted, so he trains the whole time. When he leaves with Jocko, well, eventually, well, he's just in his whole in his ship, just doing missions, and like just not missions, it's a small task that they give him. Eventually, he does get a call from Bulma. As he told Bulma, Roshi, all of them how to call him. Roshi that was strong enough to actually compare to Tien Shinhan's full power and fight and didn't draw. By the way, they do contact Goku about Piccolo, or like King Piccolo and Krillin's death, which made Goku infuriated. Goku immediately stopped doing his task, which is cleaning the bathrooms, and he left. Jocko questioned where Goku was going, and Goku says supposedly a demon terrorizing Earth. Jocko then did a pose where Goku went with him, and they agreed to help. So yeah, pause quick. So, but at this point, Beerus is an angel in the Galactic Patrol, just he hasn't broken any angel law just yet. So Beerus is still immortal. Immortal, not immortal, but yeah. So as they arrive on Earth, Jocko's about equal to King Piccolo, and Goku's stronger than King Piccolo. Because Beerus began training Goku after seeing how much potential Goku had. So as Goku trains with Beerus, Goku's about, well, at this point, he's around 400. Jocko's about equal to King Piccolo, so they head back to Earth, they fight King Piccolo, they win. It was mainly just like Jocko defeating all the Dark Souls, then Goku defeating Piccolo himself. Then Kami offered to train Goku. But Goku could tell that Kami was not King Piccolo, because this one Goku's actually smart. But Goku agreed, questioning how a Namekian got all the way to, well, Earth. Now Kami was confused what a Namekian is, but Goku just says he'll have Namek and ask for answers. Maybe they know him. Whether they gave the egg to Kami, but when Kami said he was slid away, he pulled it away saying, No, it's mine now. So Piccolo's still going to be around, but probably raised by the Galactic Patrol as well. But Jocko mainly brought the egg to Galactic Patrol, and then they're going to have it in a cell till it hatched. When it hatched, well, they've been training it and raising it. So, yeah. Meantime, Goku trains on Earth with Kami. By the time he's done, his power level is just about 500. So, yeah. Then Kami for the teachings, and then he left. As he left, well, he already knew how to fly, so, yeah. We'll see, he actually really good at martial arts, like, a lot better. But Tien Shinhan was now, like, in place of Goku on Earth, and kind of keeping up with Goku as well, so it doesn't really matter anymore, but still. So Goku ends up heading back to the Galactic Patrol, saying he'll bring Piccolo to the Namekians. So Jocko agreed to this, and Goku being big enough to finally pilot his own ship now, headed back to Earth, to Namek, with Piccolo with him. Piccolo asked where they were going, because Piccolo's kind of still in prisoner garbs. So Piccolo didn't really soften up with the Patrol. They trained him with a basic education and everything, but still kind of evil. But he's not dumb enough to know to fight Goku. Even Goku's strong among the ranks of the Galactic Patrol, and Jocko was insanely strong too. So if Jocko is weaker than Goku, doesn't want to know what Goku will do to him. Piccolo's points are around like 400. Jocko's about equal to that too. So yeah. They're about Namek, and Nail does question who Goku is. But Goku pushes out Namekian in prisoner garb, saying this gives the whole story of Piccolo, like Demon King Piccolo, and that this Piccolo is his offspring. That they bring Piccolo before Guru, and Guru tells the story like the nameless Namekian who headed to Earth, or whose parents sent him to Earth. Goku's like, so are you saying this is a Namekian ship on Earth? Guru said yes. Goku's like, do you mind if I keep it, or should I return it? Guru says, do whatever you see fit. Goku would thank Guru, because now Goku can get his own ship. But Goku did see how strong every single Namekian here was, and well, he wanted to actually keep an eye on Piccolo in case he actually terrorized some weaker Namekians. So for the whole 5 years of peace, he trains away from the Galactic Patrol. The thing is, he actually did missions for them still in this quadrant. And Piccolo were actually allied, and so was Nail. Now Nail actually will be able to put the Galactic Patrol in charge of this planet. Even Nail had like a giant outfit for like a symbol that had like the Galactic Patrol symbol just on it. And when Guru unlocked Goku's potential, his power level went from about 500 all the way up to just about 700. Actually, wait, no, doesn't sound right. I can give Goku like a Zen guy kind of thing for this, so let me find out real quick. Pause. So at the beginning of the Raditz saga, Goku would have a power level of around 4,000. So he's really strong. Piccolo himself is about 1,400. Nail even got them like a bigger power level. So like Goku would originally be about 6,000, but then Nail got him to 4,000. So yeah, so 2,000 to 4,000. Piccolo's around 1,000, then Nail up to 1,200. Yeah. Eventually, well, Piccolo was dropped off back at Earth just so he can get the Namekian ship. But he's just in time to actually be interrupted by Raditz. Raditz found a power level for 4,000. Go and check on it, but sees Goku wearing Galactic Patrol armor. Goku's gi was dirty, so he washed it. So he just has this armor right now. And after that, Raditz questioned what the hell happened, and Goku gave his whole story. But that rest disbelief this guy just broke in that a lower class than him, being Goku, can't be at 4,000. But Goku proceeds to beat the hell out of Raditz with really no effort. But Goku, knowing how Scouters operate, picked it up and told Vegeta and Nappa he'll be on Namek. Come see him. With that, he basically just took the Scouter and then took Saiyan armor after killing Raditz. He's probably not killing him, probably just arresting him. Also, with 5 years in Namek, he's bound to learn how to read Namekian. Also, he let Bulma study the chip for like 3 months before keeping it. So, yeah. But he left, headed to Namek to wait for Vegeta and Goku. Like Vegeta and Nappa. And on the ship, they're actually able to get into good training. So, yeah. But now the whole Galactic Patrol is there to arrest Vegeta and Nappa. So, again, eventually with this time, he actually did train a lot harder. And he had like, what, 12, 11, 10, 9. He had like 9 months to train. As soon as he trained harder, he eventually was met there. Well, after like 2 months, he was met there by the humans. But then he had more training partners, which was very beneficial. And with the help of humans now, Krillin was the strongest one of them all. Well, not Krillin, but Tien was. Tien was about 2,000 himself. He's a bit stronger than Piccolo at this point. Not a bit stronger. He's actually equal to Piccolo. But now by the time that the Saiyans arrive, Tien himself is about 4,000. Then Piccolo himself, I'd say Piccolo is about 6,000. Goku's 12,000, and yeah. So they all fight against Vegeta and Nappa. And enough combined forces actually does push Nappa to be defeated. Well, they don't need to push Nappa. Piccolo can one-shot Nappa. But enough combined forces are actually able to as Vegeta's about to turn into a great ape with a false moon on Namek, Jocko would jump in the air and will kind of use himself to actually destroy the moon. The false moon, that is. Which actually does prevent the great Vegeta. But really Goku yelled, "Go for the tail!" Before Vegeta can run to know what happens, he jumped up in Piccolo's arms. Then Tien will step on Vegeta's tail, and then just push Vegeta off by he actually separates Vegeta's tail by a lot more painful way. Now Vegeta not having a tail, he can't turn into a great ape. He's just ganging up on over and over again until he's defeated. By the time he's defeated, the Frieza Force ships actually heard of Vegeta and Nappa going to Namek, and there's already a rumor of these wish orbs on Namek, so they're gonna go find out for themselves. So by the time that Vegeta and Nappa are defeated, then the Key Blast will hit Goku right in the chest and almost kill him. Goku falls to his knees, basically coughing up blood, only for Jocko to yell to Goku and jump in and grab Goku, flying away. They fly away, Goku's eventually brought in front of Beerus, and Jocko begs Beerus to heal Goku. Beerus immediately does heal Goku, as I'm pretty sure it's not against Angel Law to heal anyone. If they're allowed to mess with time, I'm pretty sure healing is not above them. Because breaking time is a law, so I'm pretty sure they can make an exception for healing, just not fighting. So, yeah, Beerus got an exception for healing Goku. Goku's Zenkai pushed him to actually equal to Dodoria. How severe this one was, he's equal to he's not probably Dodoria. I'd say full power Zarbon is where he's at right now. He stands up, he eventually would go back to the battlefield, and actually grab Vegeta and Nappa, and tells them too. Now Jocko asks why, but eventually just says, they heard everything that Frieza said. Well, he just knows that Nappa's dead, so he just destroys Nappa's body. But he allows Vegeta to be healed, and Vegeta says he's going to kill Frieza for betraying him. So with this, well, Vegeta went from about 17,000 all the way up to 30,000 himself. A bit weaker than Goku, but still really strong. With this, Beerus is actually able to avoid fighting the whole time, but still. Now, Goku and Vegeta themselves are actually able to destroy a lot of Frieza Force soldiers, and the Game Force isn't here yet. So there's really no one in their way. Even Zarbon can't beat Goku going all out. With Zarbon to kill just keep us right to the head, or through his head. But Frieza realizing that all of his forces have been neutralized via Goku and Vegeta and all the Namekians, he doesn't really know where their orbs are either. So Goku would eventually just insist on Piccolo fusing with someone because they have to ask Guru, but Nail's like, Guru, we need to fuse. We need a fusion because we can't do this on our own. Guru does say no again over and over again until Frieza had arrived, and Guru had no other choice but to allow fusion. So Goku and Vegeta would jump and push Frieza, just flying with Frieza, just pushing him out of the window, through the door. And fighting Frieza, they're losing horribly. But still, Piccolo does fuse with Nail. Piccolo himself is about 8,000 now. Maybe some not as good, but still. So Piccolo does fuse with Nail, but Guru insists on fusing Piccolo as well, after seeing that Piccolo is actually wiser and stronger. But still, these two fusions are not enough to actually have Goku beat. This is not enough to beat Frieza. This one Goku has an idea, telling them to distract Frieza long enough for him to do this. That Goku assembles the Dragon Balls, and with this, after they're all assembled, he can speak Namekian now because he's spent 5 years on Namek. Yeah, you'd have to speak at least somewhat of it. He then actually asks Purunga to make him at least strong enough to beat Frieza. And Goku to actually be as strong as he is when he canonically fought Frieza. Now with this boost, Goku jumps in the fight again. The third wish was actually basically to heal everyone that Frieza Force has hurt on Namek, and then revive the lives that were lost due to the Frieza Force in the past few weeks that they've been traveling back and forth between Earth and Namek. So yeah, at least in the past year they've been waiting for Vegeta but revive everyone that was killed by them in the past year. Purunga said he can't do them all, but revive a few of them. So and it worked. So. With this, stronger Goku begins fighting Frieza and pushes Frieza to his final form. Shouldn't have not final form or second form, or third form at least. But Goku being beaten in this way even. Eventually, Piccolo just jumps in and actually tells all the Namekians to lend him their power. They do is they'll fuse with Piccolo, and Piccolo had actually jumped up a lot with this. This using Guru's power, he's actually able to unlock his own potential, and even heal Goku and Vegeta because he had fused with Dende. So with this, Goku and Vegeta all get their own Zenkais. Goku had jumped up to around 8 million, and Vegeta's around 3 million. And Goku's actually able to push Frieza to his final form now, while Piccolo is about himself almost at around 50 million. So with this, with Frieza being pushed insanely hard, initially he does go all out in the final form, and he kills Vegeta. But that's push Goku goes to go Super Saiyan. But as Piccolo is about to be killed by a straight death beam from Frieza, Draco did actually kick Piccolo out of the way, taking the blast head on. This upset Goku a insane amount, because Draco is basically his father. Goku yelled out in anguish at Draco's death, turning into a Super Saiyan. That even Bulma was upset, because the humans are there. Goku and Super Saiyan began fighting Frieza, and they found multiplier for this. Goku's just about 400 million in this form, so he's really strong. That Frieza's defeated, and Goku eventually had calmed down. But Namek was never in threat of being destroyed. Because when it was, Piccolo was actually able to blast into the air and make sure the blast wasn't destroy Namek. So yeah. But with Frieza dead, because Goku beat Frieza down and killed him. But with Frieza dead, the whole Frieza Force there is gone, and the Ginyu Force had arrived right as Frieza had died. But then when they arrived, just one simple key blast and they're erased from history. So, yeah. Goku announcing Super Saiyan, Piccolo infusing with all the Namekians, and only him and Nail, and with him and Nail and Guru, I guess, left. He eventually all the Namekians look at the destruction around them, and destroyed Galactic patrol ships everywhere. But to actually just line up the mood for Jocko's death, he lifts up Jocko, well, kind of just carrying him. Goku lets out a yell saying the Galactic Patrol has defeated the tyrant Frieza. And next, the little short King Cold. And reportedly to them, King Cold's not strong as Frieza, so this seems to be an easy feat. Pause. So with this, well, eventually Piccolo is actually able to become Guru, but not become Guru. He's able to make a whole new Guru or establish someone else as Guru, leaving Elder Mori. But he made sure to unlock Elder Mori's potential, leading Mori to be a lot stronger than Guru was, and making stronger Dragon Balls. And this is it, they're actually able to revive everyone that was killed on Namek, even the Namekians, and they're to restore Jocko's life. Like a second wish, they can use it on their own way, which they actually move Namek and the Namekians on it. Well, first move Namekians to a planet far outside of Frieza's range, in King Cold range. Then make the planet insanely a lot like Namek. So yeah, he did just that. That Galactic Patrol leaves, and while they're leaving, Goku turns to Beerus for the whole 2-3 years. And eventually, King Cold does burst into the Galactic Patrol office, holding up someone by their neck. But Goku happened to be visiting Piccolo, who's with him. Piccolo's kind of just hanging out, and Piccolo's announced as a member of the Galactic Patrol. But so are the humans. They're allies of it. But yeah. Well, mainly the ones that are there right now are just Goku, Piccolo, and Yamcha. Yamcha didn't really have anything going for him on Earth. He knew this. And Vegeta actually started to live on Earth with the humans, so Vegeta's just there. He didn't have anywhere else to go, and the Frieza Force was destroyed. He's not going to have a Super Saiyan coming after him. He had nowhere else to go besides Earth. So yeah, he went to Earth. Now with enough Vegeta on Earth, he does have a kid with Bulma. Trunks is still born. But the thing is, Goku didn't... If Cell does emerge, it's not going to mean anything at all. Cell will not have any DNA of Goku whatsoever. None. He'll have Vegeta, but still, Goku's stronger than Vegeta. It was not going to matter. Piccolo's a lot stronger than he was before. Jiro can't spy on them in the middle of space. And King Cold's not on Earth, so there's no Frieza DNA. King Cold's not on Earth. Frieza's not on Earth. Cell will be basically irrelevant. Super Saiyan Goku will at least be equal to Cell in every single way. There's really no need for this arc to happen, but if you guys want it to happen, sure. Because I don't really want to do it, but I also do it at the same time. But I'm going to tell you right now, the arc just consists of just the androids emerging. Vegeta goes Super Saiyan, fights them, he wins. Heart virus Goku doesn't happen, because Goku wouldn't get a heart virus. So, eventually the one important thing is, Goku arrives on Earth once he's told that this one threat arrived. When he arrives, he fights Cell and he wins. Like, Vegeta was at least equal to Cell, it's just Cell grew in power too fast compared to them all, because he didn't have... Not because Goku's DNA, it's because of Piccolo, and Piccolo grew insanely fast as well. But, yeah, that they defeat... Well, Goku defeats Cell, but barely. And he actually kills Cell, so, yeah. But now Vegeta actually does go about the time chamber, and then he wants to train Goku in there. So with that, Goku and Vegeta spend the time chamber for around a whole month. But these Dragon Balls reverse the effects that they had on their ages, but their power still stays. Vegeta went to about 40 million. Goku himself about 60 million. Now that he gets back into space, turn Beerus for the Galactic Patrol. And he just heads around. And King Cold, by the way, King Cold was killed in like one shot by Goku, so it didn't really matter at all. King Cold got a shot right to the heart, he's dead. But after this arc, I guess we can just move on. So eventually with this, well, next up is the Tournament Saga, and Goku's just chilling. But Kibito's on Earth reaching out to other Saiyans, well, mainly just Vegeta and Trunks. Well, Shin approached Goku and Jocko. And, well, Jocko was... Well, not Jocko. Shin was there to reach out to... I almost said Jocko, but Shin was there to reach out to Goku and Piccolo. And I guess Yamcha, because Yamcha's actually insanely strong now. Yamcha himself is around like 8 million in base form already. And the androids are still sticking around as allies. Well, by 17, he was really strong, so Goku invited him to the patrol. So 17 is there as well. But they agree that they'll help Shin with Babidi and Buu if he's released. But with Goku having a lot more stronger partners, And plus, they've actually been to Yardrat, and they learned on Yardrat for a bit. And mainly because there's like some absent Frieza Force ships there, and well, they heard that there's some Frieza Force ships there, where there's like headed to Yardrat, and they sort of whatever Frieza Force members were there. But they're sort of interested in training there, so Goku, Yamcha, Piccolo, and 17 all have spirit control now. Yamcha spends some more time there than everyone else, but Goku has Instant Mission and Force Spirit Vision. And then we have Yamcha who mastered it all, 17 who has just Instant Mission and cloning. Piccolo has every single ability like Yamcha does. So, yeah. One difference is Goku mastered basically every single Namekian ability. Just Piccolo hasn't. Which he probably has because he has Guru and Nail inside of him. But, yeah. Goku, at this point, he's around 80 million in base because of the Yardrat. Then he also has Super Saiyan 2, which he mastered them both. Piccolo also has Super Namekian, and Piccolo also has Super Namekian 2, which is just same multiplier Super Saiyan. Piccolo in base is actually higher than Goku at just about 200 million. He didn't fuse with Kami, so Kami's still around. And then we have 17, who himself is actually a few billion in base. I see 4 billion in base. Yamcha himself, after spirit control training, he is about, I'd say, around 12 million in base. So, yeah. So with this, they eventually head out to Earth, and they actually participate in the tournament, winning. Well, not against Vegeta. Vegeta was actually a pretty hard opponent for Goku, but yeah. 17 is just there to reunite with his sister. But then that Popovich and Yamu do jump in to absorb I'd say let's say Tien's ki. Once they jump in, well, Shin does freeze them. But when Goku realizes that's how they're gonna absorb ki, he immediately just blow up the container. Then Shin questioned what's gonna happen. They were like, "What the hell's your problem?" Goku immediately jumped down, just defeating Popovich and Yamu, saying he can sense where Babidi is. You don't have to just release Buu, or just gain ki to release Buu. Shin didn't think of sensing Babidi or Dabra, so yeah. I thought they head out to Dabra and Babidi. Immediately we see just Yakon and Pui, I believe, or Pui and Yakon. When they emerge, just simply Shin's like, "Be careful, they're really strong." But even Piccolo and Yamcha, who barely even train, well, not Piccolo, Yamcha really even trains, besides on Yardrat, holds out a single finger, saying Death Beam. He obviously stole the attack from Frieza, but so he liked it. He uses it, blowing basically just through the whole base, killing Yakon and Pui in one go. This shocked Shin, and even shocked the humans that Yamcha was this strong. Now with this emerging the person emerging is Dabura, only to fight Piccolo and Vegeta, who both beat him. Even Piccolo can beat Dabura without powering up. So yeah, because Piccolo without powering up is about equal to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I believe, who beat Dabura. Well, not probably equal to him, but pretty close in power. I'm sure Super Saiyan Gohan was like 750 million, so Piccolo couldn't have beaten him without powering up. So Piccolo did power up, but Vegeta helped a lot. Now with this, Babidi isn't really released because Piccolo and Vegeta powered up, but it's not to they made sure to suppress themselves so Buu isn't all filled up. So yeah. Now Babidi just tried to go Majin Vegeta, but immediately the moment Majin Vegeta is emerged, Jocko was with them because for the hell of it to watch Goku, but yeah, so Jocko was there and then just saw Babidi tried to use make Majin Vegeta, but Babidi just gets shot in the chest by Jocko. So Majin Vegeta didn't really happen, and even if he did, well, Goku can handle it pretty easily at this point. Just there's no Super Saiyan 3. At the best, it's just at the worst, it's Goku and Vegeta being equals, but Goku's a lot stronger because he trains with an angel 24/7 already. And Beerus actually is an angel, but he is not an immortal just yet. He's not immortal just yet. He will become one in the story still, but by the time that he does become one, well, actually at this point, by the time that Beerus may emerge, he's already going to be Super Saiyan God. I don't think he just he knows how to use it just yet, because Beerus isn't. But either way. So Goku in the span of the next 5 years became Super Saiyan God. Piccolo became a Super Namekian God, and Yamcha just has God Ki and uses it for flaming attacks. So yeah. I think he learned Super Saiyan God in the first 2 years of training with Beerus, and then like the last 3, he learned Super Saiyan Blue, but pretty recently when Beerus did awaken. Then he talked about Super Saiyan God 2 Vegeta, but Vegeta didn't really get the hang on it just yet, so yeah. He has God Ki, you just can't really use it properly. But Beerus arrived on Earth first, and Yamcha doesn't really does do a lot of missions, but Piccolo's the one that has more interest in Kai, so Piccolo's with them a lot more. So is Tien. Well, Yamcha spends his time between Yardrat and Namek, and Goku spends his time with the Galactic Patrol and Yardrat. At this point, Goku had mastered Force Spirit Vision, and he mastered every single spirit control ability that we know of. But when Beerus arrived on Earth, he fought against Vegeta first, and Vegeta was actually very impressive to Beerus. In this fight, Vegeta was actually able to awaken Super Saiyan God and use it. And Vegeta says Goku. Now that they scout Goku going into the realm of the Kais because they sense God Ki there. But that's the only fight against like Tien and Piccolo. Piccolo's stronger than Vegeta was, even using Super Namekian or Super Namekian God. But then he has Super Namekian God Blue, which I assume they power up all like Super Saiyan, so Piccolo's eyes just turn blue. He gets a blue aura. As he fights against Vegeta, against Beerus is already still impressed. That's where you want this, and he says, Beerus. And immediately, Whis like, that explains a lot of it. Say an amount of it. Beerus thinking that Shin now has God Ki and can use it pretty decently. He's like, guess I won't die for a long time then. That's when Piccolo just says, no, if I can help it. I'm kind of making a joke, but Beerus still leaves knowing it's a joke. But when they arrive at Namek, Goku's just there, just hanging out with Elder Mori and Jocko. But Jocko does have God Ki just for memes. He has God Ki, just doesn't know how to use it. But as Goku fights against like Beerus, by the time Beerus asks him to, Super Saiyan Blue Goku's a lot more impressive than anyone Beerus has fought so far. Goku's a Super Saiyan God for like a few months. Super Saiyan Blue. Well, Super Saiyan God, I guess, but Super Saiyan Blue. We fight against Beerus with it. Beerus is just amazed that Goku's this powerful compared to Piccolo, Vegeta, everyone. Eventually, Goku's able to get lucky strike by headbutting Beerus into the ground as hard as he can, knocking him out. Well, almost knocking him out, but Beerus shot back up, headbutting Goku in the ground harder and knocking Goku out officially and almost killing him with how much head damage he sustained. But, yeah. Now, at this, eventually, Beerus did offer Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta places to train with him. But Goku said he'd prefer Beerus looking into Yamcha. This actually does confuse Beerus as they head to see Yamcha. Yamcha actually spent time across the galaxy learning different martial arts. He mastered every single version of Namekian fighting style, learned how Yardratians fight. He mastered most martial arts from Earth. Now, Beerus did see why Goku committed Yamcha. So they didn't teach Yamcha and Piccolo and Goku and Vegeta how to control God Ki. But for the God of Destruction candidate, they're like between Piccolo and Vegeta. Goku obviously has no interest in it, but it's a way he's aware of Ultra Instinct and actually has interest in that. So with this, Goku and Yamcha will be training with Whis, and Vegeta and Piccolo will be training with Beerus. But Piccolo does have interest in mainly being a Kai in training or becoming the next Supreme Kai. So he'll be able to see he'll tell Beerus this, and Beerus like, what'll be better is you're gonna be a Kai with the ability to use a Kai by the end of this. So it'll be fun. So it'll be just stronger than the next Supreme Kai. Now with this, honestly, there's gonna be no Resurrection F. Like Goku hunted down every single remaining member of the Frieza Force. Like he made sure that they're extinct. So there's no member of the Frieza Force left. And Granola's actually aware of this. So, yeah. But also aware that there's a Saiyan in the Galactic Patrol who took down Frieza. Which means that this Saiyan's different. Also, Saiyan that actually abandoned Frieza actually helped the Galactic Patrol. So he's kind of aware that the Saiyan's going to change. So at least the remaining 2 of them. Well, he doesn't know about Trunks or Bullet yet, but still. But Goku, either way, does proceed to go about and just, skip Resurrection F. No, Goku between training with Beerus, with Whis and Galactic Patrol, he does actually just do a lot of missions still, but in a farther quadrant of the galaxy, and different universes, different galaxies, so, yeah. So So Goku with Whis actually did almost Super Saiyan 3. So yeah. So yeah, Goku went Super Saiyan 3. Vegeta did too, but he just doesn't use it. But they prefer Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God. But we go on to Champa arriving, wanting to do the whole like tournament, and Goku agrees. Now Zamasu is actually pretty upset about like Goku, Vegeta, and all of them having like, I guess, God Ki and making a mockery of it in his words. But the thing is, they've all trained with Kais, and Kais acknowledge them as possible successors, and so do Destroyers, and so do the Angels. Like deities above him have acknowledged these guys as really strong people. Hell, even Beerus has scouted out two of them, and Angels has scouted out the other two. And there's Shin who acknowledged the Namekian that Beerus picked and another human. But the tournament just consists of like Goku, Vegeta, Yamcha, Piccolo, and now Tien as well. I'm sure that's all the people that need to be in the tournament. I'm going to go find the tournament screen real quick. First fight, Goku versus Osama. That fight ends in the same way. It just ends in the first, 30 seconds of the fight. Once Goku realized he was stretchy, he just ended the fight that same way. It's just like one punch. The fight is Goku versus Frost. But Goku, with Jocko, he actually did gain insanely keen eyes, but still did go out on purpose just to embarrass Frost. He did know that, remember, Frieza's race being beaten by a mere human would be pretty embarrassing. So next up was Yamcha versus Frost, because Goku essentially lost. So right here, Yamcha versus Frost, not Piccolo, and Yamcha won. Pretty easily, actually. Then after that, it'd be, well, that fight's not going to happen. It'd be Yamcha versus Magetta. And Yamcha actually lost that fight due to the fact that it was intensely hot and he could not withstand the whole thing. Despite having a lot more heat-based attacks. So Yamcha lost in that fight. Next fight up is, Vegeta versus Magetta, and Vegeta won. Then next up is Vegeta versus Kaba, which goes the same way as in canon. And after that is Vegeta versus Hit. Fight ends the same way. After that, it's Piccolo versus Hit. Not Goku. So Piccolo versus Hit. Piccolo actually proves to be about as strong as canonical Goku in this fight. But thanks to the extra fighter not being Monaka. And that fight ends with Goku versus Goku versus Hit. In this fight, Goku wins and beats Hit. So, yeah. That kind of ended the whole arc. There's another tournament, but Goku also in this one, he's not, he respects like this kind of royalty, but Goku's still a lot like canonical Goku, being a little bit goofy and wild. He still did hit his head in canon. But still, he does show obvious respect to Zeno, but also shows to be very casual with him. Kind of just like, actually, I can't really describe it, but not like canonical Goku, but still pretty friendly with Zeno. Zeno does like that, so, yeah. And when Zeno does, she asks if Goku will be his friend. Goku says he has a job, but he can send a clone who's just like Goku to Zeno. And Zeno agrees to this. So clone sent out to Zeno. And I don't think Goku get any like ki boosting from this clone at all, because the clone just plays Zeno all day. So yeah, so that's all the clone really does is play with Zeno. Next arc up can't really be Goku Black, because Zamasu realized that Goku befriended Zeno and even plays with him. So even if the Goku Black arc were to happen, well, if Goku were to tell Zeno about Zamasu with a clone, Zamasu's gonna die. So Zamasu fearing Zeno will not like enact the Goku Black arc whatsoever. But this the next arc is Tournament Power, but this time it's actually just with he talks to Goku about like setting it up. So yeah, same universes are participating, but there's like no universe being erased. So they'll get a penalty, but it's not death. But yeah, so so they do have like the exhibition match, and it's like the trio Danger versus the Galactic Patrol. Like just Goku announces the Galactic Patrol. And then Topo just jumps down announcing that he's part of the Flight Troopers, very similar to the Galactic Patrol. Then Goku and Topo introduce themselves to each other, and they get along pretty well. But Goku's obviously stronger than Topo in this one, and Topo compares Goku to possibly Jiren, just a lot less happy, not less happy, a lot more happy than Jiren. Way more happy. With this, the trio Danger does fight against Z fighters. Well, not all of them. Mainly just Yamcha, and they lose to Yamcha. They all do. So, yeah. Now the last fight is Goku versus Topo, and then he beats Topo. So, yeah. it took Super Saiyan God, not Super Saiyan Blue, to beat Topo. Topo then says, if you're only that strong, you'll never beat Jiren, but Goku says his form above that, way stronger. That'd be Topo chuckle, but still. So with this, we move on to the next arc. I guess after this would be the Moro arc. Well, I guess Broly can also happen. I can go over how Broly will happen. So with this, they want to expand the Galactic Patrol, just so this galaxy is now like basically free and only under Galactic Patrol. Now, while she's trying to find this planet, actually, Goku just come across planet Serial, saying that the Galactic Patrol will watch over them. This is how he actually meets Naito and Granola. And Piccolo's with him. Now, Granola just talked to Goku, saying he was a victim of the Saiyans many years ago, and he's about as old as Goku is. So Goku actually brought out and apologizes to Granola, but when I told she tells Granola the full story about Bardock, it then gives Goku Bardock's scouter. But Goku doesn't want to put it on just yet. Still, it's repaired by the Galactic Patrol. They don't put it on, but they do leave it in Goku and Piccolo's room because they share a room. Well, Goku, Piccolo, and Yamcha share a room. Yamcha is actually just discovering another place, but Yamcha discovers Yardrat. Not Yardrat. I mean, discovers Vampa when he leaves Yardrat. He goes to Vampa, he actually tells him he's part of the Galactic Patrol, he asks about Frieza Force. Vegeta's like, not Vegeta, I mean, Yamcha's like, well, we destroyed it, basically. The Frieza Force is basically not even a single remaining member unless it's you. This shocked, Paragus. And Paragus is like, well, I was a member until exiled by the Saiyans. Damn King Vegeta. But with this, Yamcha just talks about, like, the Prince Vegeta that's around, but he's training with a god now. This did make made Paragus relatively angry. When he heard how much different Vegeta is compared to his father, and how Vegeta wouldn't even dare to do that, Paragus is still mad at Vegeta, but then does realize and start talking down about Yamcha, who's a lot more people person than Vegeta or Goku. He's able to just persuade Paragus to forgive him. But if Broly's ever interested, Broly can become a member of the Galactic Patrol. They even have an extra Saiyan in here, being Goku. So with this, Paragus does agree, saying he'll become a member. He knows a lot about Frieza Force planets, and planets that they can restore if they need to. And they agree with this. Now, after Goku and Granola after Goku finally gets on Granola's good side, Granola does actually agree to become one of the Galactic Patrol members because he rats out the Heaters to Goku. Now with this, they actually head over to the Heaters, and Goku fights against, Elec, Gas, Maki, and Oil with Piccolo by his side, and they beat them. The Heaters are then arrested, and, Gas seems to be too rowdy, so, Elec is kind of left in isolation. But Whis and Mirrors helped create a room for Elec. Elec can't even escape with his intelligence. And with Gas, Gas seemed to be simply too rowdy and assaulted many officers while they're trying to arrest him, so Gas is executed by Goku. So with this, when Broly's introduced to Goku via Yamcha, so Paragus, Goku says he'll fight against Broly and train him. Now that Goku actually been training Broly on Namek for the full time. For the whole time, all the way up to the beginning of the Moro arc, Goku and Piccolo train Broly on Namek. Eventually Moro does escape, but he fights against Yamcha first, and actually is beaten by Yamcha. But he absorbs Yamcha's ki and escapes. So yeah. But Yamcha learned technique being Ultra Instinct, but he didn't use it against Moro because we heard about Moro's ki absorption ability. He didn't want to risk it, so held back, so he didn't have it. But Yamcha did eventually gain consciousness and contact with Goku about Moro, and Goku's like, all right, fine, we'll be ready. And Broly was actually able to control Ikari and Super Saiyan 1. So he told Broly just be careful with his power, and Broly agreed. Guys are curious about Vegeta, who's still on the planet on Beerus' planet. One, Vegeta has Ultra Ego. Piccolo can use Kai, and Goku can use Ultra Instinct Omen. The first, second, and third coming of it. But Master Ultra Instinct is something that he still cannot achieve. He did it once, and it hurt like hell. So yeah. But one thing that him and Vegeta worked on, because it was a lot harder for them to use Destroyer and Angel powers. They both have Beyond Blue. They both have that. This is against more. Goku was able to reach out to Vegeta, and Vegeta was able to get to Namek. So after he actually joined in the fight against Moro. So yeah. This fight against Moro, Vegeta's introduced to Broly, and Broly's collar was even removed because him losing control, the form that he would go into is now controlled. But eventually, with Moro, he absorbed a lot, like too much of Broly's Ikari form, so it led to Beyond Blue and Hakai Piccolo being used. And the fight against that, well, Moro didn't realize it was Hakai, and he didn't realize that he was too late to realize it was Hakai, and actually was hit by it. But he's actually able to push it off with his own Destroyer Ki. But before he can use his own Hakai, he actually was, hit by Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. Ultra Instinct Omen Goku actually began being Moro, and Vegeta actually to Piccolo channel in his Destroyer Ki in Vegeta. Piccolo agreed, as Ultra Instinct Omen Goku could not hold off Moro for this long. Because Goku's like evading Moro by teleporting around different planets just to avoid Moro. So eventually, when Piccolo finished channeling in all the story into Vegeta, Ultra Instinct Goku's caught by Moro. Really, Goku had grabbed under Moro's horn, slamming Moro on the ground, only for a full power Hakai to be let out, hitting Moro. And Moro will take a good look right at Ultra Ego Vegeta. Now this Vegeta is able to Hakai Moro permanently, and Moro's killed. Well, the humans, including Yamcha, got back up, told the humans about Moro's whole gang, and well, they fought against Moro's crew and won pretty easily actually. And the tournament of power, by the way, they kind of went the same way, so I can go over it. It's the same thing, like literally just the same thing. There's not much difference. It's just no one died. Because the tournament of power is so much of the same thing for me to go over that. I did mention that, but too much of the same. But yeah, so with this tournament of power is still the same way. Moro is defeated and then Hakai by Vegeta. Vegeta unlocked Ultra Ego a bit earlier, so yeah. Then Goku matched Ultra Instinct later. But Granola is now his new sparring partner, because Granola will be in training with Whis alongside Goku and everyone else. But they also did use Dragon Balls to restore Granola's race, so yeah. They used Dragon Balls to restore a lot of races via Frieza Force. Beerus did give them help about the names of the races that he raced at least. So with this, well, we can end this what if. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, comment for another video. Bye.